The waitress brings your order of "don't get around much anymore" maki, and you dig in to eat. Just then, your phone buzzes. You take it out to glance at it. It's reporting malware on your phone's memory card. There's something wrong, Ellie asks. 1 sec. You quickly glance at the warning details. Apparently, some kind of virus has decided to take control of your phone's microphone. It appears to be sending the packets of audio data somewhere. Oh my. Huh. Of all the times to get a security warning on your phone, who the heck would want to listen to your conversation? You really can't think of anyone.
Dang it, now everybody knows we're lame.
Good thing we didn't say we wanted to take over the world.
Yeah.
That would have been awkward.
So we can power off the phone and don't worry about it. Ask to search Ellie's phone for evidence of similar malware, or just keep copies of the data as it transmits. It'll be useful for training Ian.
Like, are we gonna be that guy? I can't believe you touched my hair. Now give me your phone.
Good point.
I would be like, yeah, I would not search your phone. I think the other.
I think it's gonna come off bad.
I think.
Keep copies of the data as it transmits.
Yeah, I think that's kind of a good thing.
We're
I feel
not.
like that's what you would do.
We're not saying anything. We're just using
I
the
like
NSA
this is
argument. I'm not doing anything wrong. What do I care?
What? People are recording my audio? Good, I was meaning to. Thanks for making a backup for us.
You've read that it's possible to train machine learning algorithms to tell the difference between awkward and non-awkward pauses and the correct amount of time to wait before responding to show that you're listening but engaged.
Can they teach that to us?
Since the malware just seems to be sending data when either of you speaks, you realize even though the data is encrypted, you could probably at least use the timing information to improve your new robot social skills. You're pretty sure this will be a pretty good example for your robot of people getting along famously, +2 to empathy. You continue the meal chatting about random topics and enjoying the food. Ellie talks about how it's difficult to meet new people after graduating from college. Since Ellie is half Asian, she runs into a surprising number of people doing online dating who are either Asian or white and cannot accept that she's both.
What the heck is this?
I don't know. I'm not familiar with the online dating world. Is that the case in real life?
That's weird.
Jonathan Curry is bugging out to go play DayZ with Jeffrey,
Oh, good.
so we can all say,
Boo! 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 She looks at you meaningfully and appreciatively when she says this until you finally realize she might be dropping a hint. In college, you had never quite believed someone like Ellie would be interested in you, but apparently she is.
Wow.
What happened when I was gone?
we
Some brief conversation and
and some casual racism. Turns out, partly Asian people suck at dating, or suck at being dated.
Actually, based on OkCupid's blog, where they collect all of the... I'm really interested in the company behind OkCupid because they didn't make it as a dating service.
It's
They
just
made it to
it's a
collect-
data collection service.
Yeah,
That
they just
book
made it
is
to collect
great.
data on people.
Oh,
And so
wow.
they use that just to point stuff out, like, this is how this works. It's not biased. This is just what we've collected from our thousands of users.
Shortline Gamer KSP
And
says, dog!
that is a weird thing where it's like just like who pays attention to who, like who sends messages to who based on race.
Mm-hmm.
It's just an actual thing that happens.
What
It's just
happens?
Asian people generally only get connections from other Asian or white people, and then like other it's like a weird web of like who gets connections from who race wise, and they have this whole graph that they've made up, which is interesting.
I find that strange. Okay, you want to read this one?
Anyway.
Sure.
Pippin turns out to be about the subject you've been thinking about most lately. How to live an extraordinary life instead of an ordinary one. Ellie sold you on this particular production because the supporting cast, everyone but Pippin and the lump interest, are all robots. You see in the play's opening number that the robots are following pre-programmed steps, and are not intelligent in themselves. But then, that doesn't surprise you. In 2019, artificial intelligence is still mostly being used for handy websites and smartphone apps, not robots. The first song, Corner of the Sky, is about Pippin's feeling that he doesn't belong anywhere, and wondering about what the purpose of his life is. The robots...
Gotta find my corner of the sky. It's the actual song.
Thank you, Ian.
We'll keep doing this, just fair warning.
The robots, which look like imitations of Robbie the Robot from Forbidden Planet, are toiling at ordinary lives where Pippin sings about his wish for something better. His wish. This is called an I Wish song, Ellie whispers to you. I heard on This American Life that all musicals have to start with a song that is about what the protagonist longs for. It's like the unwritten rule of musicals. You think for a moment about what your I Wish song would be, and you suddenly recall your conversation with the robot Statue of Liberty this morning.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that completely.
It was, perhaps, a peculiar sort of I Wish song. You think of Ian's new frame you built today. You suppose whatever future that dream was hinting at, you still have a long way to go. You are startled to find that Ellie has taken hold of your hand. You squeeze her hand, quietly panic, and don't react. Yank away your hand and let her know it's not like that.
First, woman, you touch my hand.
And then you touch my hand.
I'm leaving this up to you guys. I think
I like the second one.
maybe the last one might be sending mixed signals.
I think this one is the way this person would react.
Quietly panic and don't react.
Yeah.
Yeah, that fits well.
I think that's what this person would do, yeah.
This person, by the way, being Rosie Elkazoro, I should point out again to anyone who's forgotten.
I wonder if we're cute.
Okay.
Obviously.
I'm getting really distracted by this ice cream here right now.
But get the ice cream, Kyle. I brought it for
you have a
consumption.
scoop?
I don't. No, I don't actually. This really annoys Ian because he says he knows exactly how many scoops of ice cream he's going to eat, how many spoonfuls.
I can't stand that. Like, if I only know I'm gonna have 10, then I'm gonna count 10, and that just, like, ruins
I'm
the
sorry.
experience.
I have only bought like ladles and spoons, so I figured spoon was better. There's
Chaotic
a
Arrow.
It's gonna take a while.
There's a
Where
big
is it?
spoon.
Oh, is there?
Chaotic Arrow chimes in.
It's not
with
that big.
Ian and his majestic locks of hair will rule us all.
Alright, read the next part, Aaron.
The Shortline Gamer KSP says, it's a long way, too. Elizabeth says, go for the hand squeeze. From the robot love triangle. Tucker Johnson says, squeeze. Laser Control says, Kyle, use your hands. I think he's talking about the ice cream, but he could be talking about the hands.
Oh no, we missed
We
that
already
part.
skipped that part.
He is wearing a bandana mask. Shortline Gamer KSP says, I can't believe the pancake.
Aaron, read the next part.
Alright. Unsure of what to do, you awkwardly keep your hand where it is. You know that if you mess this up, you might lose her as a friend as well. She casts a curious glance your way, and you nervously smile back. Looking puzzled, she returns her attention to the musical. The play goes through a series of vignettes in which Pippin leaves... Is that right? Vignettes?
Vignette.
Vignettes? Oh, I'm too much of my French is kicking in.
Hypercorrection.
Yeah.
Leaving... Leaving one lifestyle after another. He's not content to be a soldier,
Which is the song War is a Science.
nor a king,
Which is the song Morning Glory.
nor a simple man in love.
Which is the song Prayer for a Dying Duck, I believe.
Oh my god.
What?
Pippin is weird.
I've probably got enough of this.
As Pippin sings about how he's going to leave the woman he met in the countryside to achieve something great, you think... A. He is right to leave a simple life to achieve something extraordinary. Or B. He's a fool to give up his love just because he has delusions of grandeur.
Nah, screw that first one.
Elizabeth says that she's gonna get you kitchen stuff for Christmas.
Oh, thanks, Elizabeth.
Are you eating noodles, girl on the right?
Girl on the right.
Well, that's you.
Who said that?
That's Shortline Gamer KSP.
Yeah.
Girl on the right.
My
It
name
was
is
Rachel.
Rachel. Or Miss Butcher in the case of a student that's.
Is that weird? Should that be happening?
I mean,
Sounds
it's
weird.
not like.
Probably not, but you really
I mean,
can't
like,
control
why
it.
can't it be happening?
I don't know.
I have a public persona.
If
So
I was I wouldn't. I don't know.
don't question
It's up
my
to you.
decisions.
Hey,
I can't
Devlin's
kick
in the
him
chat.
off.
Hi, Devlin.
Okay.
Hi, Devlin.
Do we think he's right to leave a simple? I
That's true.
say he's right to leave a simple life to achieve something extraordinary.
Devlin says, I totally have a part in this, and that's true. Devlin introduced us to this game,
He
so...
did.
Would you
Yeah.
like
Devlin.
if you get me some ice cream
Yeah,
too?
would you like this ice cream? How much ice
Sure.
cream you want? You want more than this?
I'll just have that for now.
Okay.
I can do it. Alright. You've always done
there's
the
pieces
same
in it.
thing. You've always done the same thing. When given the choice between doing social things or concentrating on your work, you always chose the option that will lead to greatness in the end. Plus 1 grace and plus 1 autonomy. Pippin appears to make a different choice. Presented with a ring of fire to jump through, he turns back and returns to his love. But you would love to jump through that ring of fire, and who knows what will happen as a result.
Think about your life, Pippin! Think about the song!
Since the evening is going well,
What the
Ellie
hell is
asks
tripping?
to see
a
more of your
musical.
robots.
It's
Where is about the son of Charlemagne?
Oh.
But that would mean going back to my place, you say, and then you say, oh.
To be fair, this is misrepresenting it some. It's not jumping through a ring of fire. It's putting himself in a box and then immolating that box and burning it to a cinder.
Why would you do that? What would that accomplish?
This is the whole point of the play is like this. It's like an existential crisis, right? Like, I'm not content with my life. I gotta go do something amazing. But soldiering wasn't effective. And then he's like, being a king didn't really do it for me. And like, so being in love wasn't really it. And so the master of ceremonies, the guy who like does the chorus singing, he eventually comes in and says, all right, here's the deal. You want something extraordinary? I got something extraordinary. Look at the sun, a big ball of burning flame. Put yourself in that box, light yourself on fire, immolate, be gone in a second, but be gone in a bright blaze of glory.
What the heck?
And that way, you will be extraordinary. You want to be extraordinary? That's extraordinary. And Pippin goes, you know what? Maybe an ordinary life is okay.
That's really pushing it, but okay.
Think
Because
about
then he
the
realized
sun.
his mentor was insane and that he probably shouldn't have been following this entire time.
It's like, wait, you want me to set myself on fire?
It's a great musical.
Alright, so we're apparently...
I'll stick with Fiddler on the Roof.
Ellie has asked to see more of our robots.
Okay.
So we're going to take her back to our place and show her more of our robots.
Oh. You say, oh.
If you make it all the way to the end of this stream, pointy haired Jedi, I will sing Johnny Cash for you. They're also now hashtagging Ian singing in the chat.
Wow, Ian.
How did the battery run out on this microphone so fast?
Uh-oh.
I brought spares. I brought spares of those, didn't bring a memory card.
No. You want to read this, Kyle, or do you want me to read it?
Yeah.
I can. Whose turn is it? My turn.
I think it's your turn, technically, but...
Okay, I can read it.
Oh, my mom says hi and she's proud of me for becoming a prophet to many. Aww.
Oh, it's so nice, baby.
At last.
See, if we stop reading off like how many people are watching it, it sounds like there are a lot more people in the chat right now, so we should do that for the later recordings when nobody's actually sure.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, Rachel, go for it.
You return to your apartment and flick on the light, somewhat embarrassed to the unmade bed and the mess of clothes you left on the floor. That sounds like me. I'm sorry you couldn't see my robot in action tonight, you say. Here, check this out. You show Ellie a little 8-legged robot with an old smartphone for a body. What is it with you and phone robots? Ellie asks. Well, I hate to throw up
saying
my
hi
own...
to my mom in the chat.
Oh, that's cute. Oh. Well, I hate to throw out my old phone when my plan gives me a free one, you respond. The processor is usually still as powerful as a desktop from a few years ago, so I use my old phones for robots. This one does simultaneous localization and mapping, or SLAM for short.
Yeah.
You power on the
SLAM.
robot and let it go on the floor. It promptly starts ramming the trash can next to your bed. Slam, you say. Ellie says amused. It worked in college. Isn't it a little dark in here? Ellie says. She peers up at your fishbowl-shaped light fixture. I think one of the bulbs is out up there. She stands on a chair and unscrews the light fixture and hands it to you. Indeed, one of the two bulbs underneath is out. Thanks, you say, a little embarrassed. The light fixture is also hella dusty.
Hella dusty.
says
It
that.
is the Bay Area. This is
What the
the
heck?
appropriate vernacular for the Bay Area.
You have another? She asks, unscrewing the dead bulb. No, you say. No, you say, and then an idea strikes you. I think pickles are luminescent when you electrify them. I saw it on the Discovery Channel once.
What?
I have one in my fridge. Ella gives you a dubious,
We're so charming.
but curious look. Choice A, come on, pickle. Choice B, you're right.
No, it's the first one. Come on, pickle is the correct response.
Oh wait, the third response. Okay, I gotta read the responses still.
Oh, yeah,
Okay.
okay.
You're right. It's probably not bright enough in here for the robot. I'll ask my neighbors for a CFL bulb. Response C. Or we could just leave the lights off.
Enough of this, like,
I like
lesbian
pickle.
love mongering. I want to get back to existential musicals.
Pickle.
Come on, pickle.
Come on, pickle.
From Z People Brock's story, suddenly obsessed with light bulbs.
Okay, you want to read this?
Okay. Ellie laughs. Okay, sure. You go into the fridge, find a rather large dill pickle of the kind sold at Renaissance Fair.
That's very specific.
I know exactly what they're talking
Yeah.
about.
Me
now.
too.
And stick a couple of spare wires you had lying around into the ends as Ellie watches with amusement. You put on some gloves to avoid electrifying yourself and climb onto the chair beneath the light fixture.
Laser control says, who has one pickle?
We have note to player. Before engaging in any electrified pickle shenanigans yourself, be sure to go buy a copy of Penn and Teller's book, How to Play with Your Food. Please keep a copy of the book open to the page with the electrified pickle trick while attempting this stunt. Preferably with a handwritten note that says something like, I'm so glad I learned this trick from this book, and not any product of Choice Games LLC.
Be careful, Ellie says as you wiggle the pickle into the socket.
Wait, that's not even sexual. We're a woman.
Oh, I guess that's true.
Soon, your room is bathed in green light from your pickly sun.
Wait, is that how that would actually work?
I think we have
Would
to
it be
pick up
green?
a copy of Penn and
I'm
Teller's
sorry.
book, How to Play with Your Food.
That line is so good.
Did we miss that?
Soon, your room is bathed in green light from your pickly sun. You jump down from the chair. That's such a good line.
It really is.
What? Lesbian shenanigans? No. Pickle science. This game is turning out well.
Alright, next round.
Yep.
Achievement unlocked, pickled.
Oh, we got an achievement.
Oh my gosh.
That's weird and awesome, Ellie says, grinning like you. Aw.
Aww.
Your phone
the
robot is
lesbian
now
romance
exploring the four
continues.
corners of the room, showing curiosity about every stray piece of laundry on the floor. You realize that if you copy the map it makes, you could give Ian a head start on exploring the world tomorrow.
Oh.
+1 to autonomy.
It's true.
Alright, we have 3 options.
Oh,
You can either A, kiss Ellie and then call it a night. You can B, kiss Ellie and then see if things go farther. Or C, hug Ellie. You must touch Ellie. There are no non-touching options.
I am going to use the bathroom.
Oh.
Okay,
that's
now
not
I
an
see.
option.
Let's let the chat decide this one.
Yeah. So kiss and call it a night.
Kiss plus.
The short
Or
line
click
gamer
some more.
KSP has chosen B.
So-
Chaotic Arrows has chosen B. Chaotic
Oh.
Arrow.
Everyone's a little,
Oh, everyone wants to.
little flirty tonight.
You realize that the new lighting situation is not exactly conductive to making a move, so you quickly turn it off. In the dark, you kiss Ellie. She enthusiastically returns the kiss. You start to remove her layers. Stop, Ellie says, grabbing your hand. Too soon. Sorry, you
Let me get
say.
some water.
I thought you had the right idea, she says. But I've had a lot of things go wrong in the past because I trusted too soon. You okay with waiting? Sure, you say, because it seems like there's nothing else you can say. I should go, Ellie says, checking her smartphone. I'll miss the last train. All right, you say. It was good seeing you. You too. You invite Ellie to watch you activate Ian tomorrow, and she happily agrees, though neither of you calls it a date. You remain awake for much of the night, your mind racing with plans for what to show Ellie tomorrow.
Dude, so if you're a boy, you totally get to like.
I think you could too, with as a girl, if you didn't get all like, you know, bitchy about her
Handsy
touching your hair.
Oh yeah, that's probably it. You probably have to have a good relationship at this point.
Alright, well, we finished chapter 1. What are our stats?
73% humanity. It's
How have we
going
gone
down.
Dylan Kitchen says,
What are we doing?
"Show
We
her
didn't
the pickle."
squeeze her hand. We we didn't like.
Well, hold on. If our community goes down, does that mean we have a better
Oh my
relationship
god, we
with
have
the
a
robot?
worse relationship with
Yeah.
Ellie.
Oh, Ellie went down.
We're doing
We have
bad.
58% relationship with Ellie now.
Gosh, we need to do better with Ellie. This is embarrassing.
Or not.
Or not.
Or not.
How much is left? How long does this go?
This keeps going
This is
forever.
way the beginning.
How many chapters are
6. This is not
there?
the shortest chapter. Wait, this is not the longest chapter. There are plenty. When I said it was a long process, I wasn't kidding.